Welcome to A Word from the Word for December 27th. Today's Bible reading, Revelation 18. Today's key verse. Then I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people, lest you take part in her sins, lest you share in her plagues. For her sins are heaped high as heaven, and God has remembered her iniquities." Revelation 18:4 and 5. Today's word from the Word. When God says, "Get out."
There are moments when a single sentence feels like it's spoken straight into your living room, and Revelation 18:4 is absolutely one of them. John hears a voice from heaven declaring, "Come out of her, my people." Not whispered, not hinted, commanded, loudly. It's the kind of line that jolts you upright and makes you ask, what am I standing way too close to? The big idea of Revelation 18:4 and 5 is simple yet razor sharp. God calls his people to step away from a corrupt system before that system seeps into them. Babylon, in biblical imagery, represents a world order built on pride, greed, indulgence, and self-made independence from God. It's not just a city, it's a mindset. A way of living that insists, I don't need God as long as I'm comfortable. The phrase, "come out," carries weight. In Greek, it's exelthate, which could be translated exfiltrate in English. To exfiltrate, often used to describe removing soldiers from behind enemy lines, is to take away or withdraw someone or something, often quickly, secretly, or under pressure. This is not a gentle drift, not a negotiated exit. God isn't suggesting a lifestyle tweak. He's calling for a decisive removal before judgment falls. To exfiltrate is to leave because staying is no longer safe. Verse 5 says Babylon's sins are piled up as high as heaven. That image is chilling. Sins stacked like bricks, layer after layer, unnoticed by those committing them, yet never overlooked by God. Galatians 6:7 reminds us, God is not mocked, for whatever one sows, that will he also reap. Babylon looks impressive until the bill comes due. For many of us, this lands uncomfortably close. We live in a culture that celebrates excess, normalizes compromise, and measures value by sparkle and status. In recent years, I've watched believers excuse things they once rejected. Unhealthy relationships, questionable entertainment, shady business choices, because, well, everyone's doing it. Babylon doesn't just influence behavior, it numbs discernment. Charles Spurgeon once said, "Discernment is not knowing the difference between right and wrong, but knowing the difference between right and almost right." That's the Christ follower's sweet spot. Staying so tuned to the Holy Spirit that when those almost right temptations show up, we instantly respond with a firm no. As D.L. Moody quipped, "The place for the ship is in the sea. But God help the ship if the sea gets into it." In the same way, the place for the Christian is in the world. But God help us when the world gets into the Christian. God's call here isn't isolation. It's distinction. Jesus prayed not that we'd be removed from the world, but protected from the evil one. We carry the gospel most powerfully when we're not quietly borrowing Babylon's values. Today, may the Lord give you courage to release what he's already condemned, clarity to spot subtle compromise, and joy as you walk in the freedom that comes from wholehearted obedience to his word.